TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah.
Son,
You know what I'm saying?
They really speak their truth.
The hell was that?
you're.
What it do?
Hey, that's supposed to be your boy Mel. I don't know who that is.
What the business is?
Okay,
Was
Mr. Billy, Mr.
What's
Outlaw
the-
Belly, badass.
You watch the same movie we watch?
and we are
We watch Horizon.
bringing that barbershop talk to the box office, baby. TruVue Podcast. Is my name Ron?
Yeah.
Ron that
Yo, yay. I am hyphen X-Man, TruVue Podcast. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Alley up to my guy.
Yes, sir. Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all can clearly see who y'all in the building with. We got another one for you. Let's get it. Let's go.
We are back. Glad to be here. Let's get the show on the road. Let's do it. Gary.
Once again, thanks again for tuning in. It's grown man MJ in the place to be with, the people to be with. The men who keep it real on the reels. Let's get it, fellas.
Let's get it, baby. Cheers to a good episode. Well, what we getting into today? Hitman. What is that, you might ask? It's what I tell. Gary Johnson is one of the most sought-after professional killers in New Orleans. To his clients, he is like something out of a movie, the mysterious gun for hire. But if you pay him to rub out a cheating spouse or an abusive boss, you better watch out. He works for the cops. When he breaks protocol to help a desperate woman trying to flee an abusive husband, he finds himself becoming one of his false personas, falling for the woman and flirting with becoming a criminal. Hitman.
That was great, man.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I always try
That
to
was
do the
good.
most with it. I do the best I can, just so we ain't coming up short with it. You know what I'm saying?
Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout, 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 shout but shout it.
Go ahead.
There was the action. The movie's called Hitman. And I just can't recall much action involved with the movie. I understand it was trying to take a comedic romantic type of plot, but I did want to lean in and see some maybe some more hijinks of him trying to hide his actual identity or whatever. I don't know, man. It just
More
needed
close
something
calls.
it needed something to keep the story kind of elevating, so to speak.
I'm with you, Mike. It was dry. It damn near felt like they left the S off the beginning of this because I was like, come on, bro. Like it. Huh?
Yeah, the pacing was uneven for
I like what
sure.
you
It's
did
just
there. They left the S off the front part of that motherfucker. I get it,
Yeah, because I was like, it's dry, it's slow. I understand that a lot of these crime dramas, they're slow paced, but shit, man,
the
like
pacing definitely,
this was bad. I was like, how you and where the comedy?
No, because I was thinking they might have left the.
Was this labeled as a comedy?
No. I was thinking they might have left the W off the front of that mug because it was just another one of them.
Damn.
It was just another one of them, dog. Just going across the screen, dog, and it never picked up at a point to make it a real movie.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like when old girl came in, it was like we were already 30 minutes in and we kind of had built the character of him, you know, diving in and out of personalities. You get what I'm saying? So we didn't really need to keep seeing that much of it, which it kept doing once they got involved. Now, when she was introduced to the story, she comes across almost like as the damsel, but also has like a sneaky type of vibe to her at the same time where you don't know if she's
like predictable, kind of like
not necessarily predictable. Schemy is a good word. Yeah, like she comes across
shady,
schemy a little bit,
shady.
Also, yeah, definitely. Where she's not necessarily telling the full story, and you know she's still hiring a hitman at the same time. So you're not a clean person. So they never lean in on either side. They never show her husband whooping that ass or really going hard on her abusively, verbally or anything. They never, right. They never even show her trying to plot and get him out of here for no money or nothing like that either. So they never really develop into that type of story. They just get into.
We assume she's the victim. We assume she's a victim.
Yeah, a whole bunch of bumping uglies with no titties. Another shortcoming. So I mean, go ahead, though. Go ahead, Davizioso, for sure.
No, I meant it was like, you know, as far as, you know, for her character being shady or whatnot, it's hard to like follow the series. I mean, because like you said, she seemed like she was untrustworthy, as you were mentioning. I did see that, like, okay, she's being abusive, but you don't know, you know, not too sure, but she's lying. She's already murdering people. You know what I mean? And now this guy's character is developing as a murderer as well. You know, and I'm like, well, now he's turning fucking shady too. Like, what the fuck's going on here? You know, they're going to live happily ever after. I'm like, you know, obviously this is based off a true story, loosely on a true story. And at the end, the script said, you know, it was a true story, but not the real murders or whatnot, which made it more positive, made it more silly at the end. But still, it was like during the film itself, it was hard to kind of like back to the actual, you know, character development, you know, as far as either one of the characters. Because like I said, it was kind of had a bad mojo off of both of them, I guess, a little bit.
Yeah, the comedy.
Not that I'm so noble or anything, but just saying.
The comedy was shit. The comedy was this thing.
Is this labeled as a comedy? I'm sorry. Was it?
I don't know. The comedy to me was in the vein of romantic comedy. It was cool. It wasn't like over the top. It was just cool. They made the characters funny.
That shit was dry to me, man. Like I was like, you
cliche.
Gave it all these labels. You gave it crime, you gave it drama, and you gave it romance. Out of everything, I saw the crime a little bit, and I saw the romance. No comedy. Like I was just like, these jokes ain't hitting. And then the fact that, you know, is loosely based on
the target audience.
Yeah.
You don't think the comedy was in him playing the characters?
It was. I mean, it was. It was.
And
cheap.
the commentary from the people watching them.
Yeah, it was cheesy.
Yeah.
That's cheesy as fuck. And then the fact that it's loosely based off of a true story.
Cheesy movie.
Yeah, it's loosely based off a true story, but then you go kind of ape shit at the end just for no reason, no explanation. Everybody getting away with murder. I was just like, this shit's all over the fucking place, man. Like, y'all fucking cash the check. That's what it looked like to me.
I'm getting more upset about you guys talking about it now that I hear this. I'm getting more upset about it now. I'm thinking about the whole basis of the movie is making me upset. First of all, the cop is lying to lure people to get arrested, to kill somebody they don't like, you know, and then he's a fucking liar. He's a murderer himself. I mean, the whole don't get me started because I'm already about to fucking lose my shit.
Mel, do you think it's supposed to have an S in front or a W in front? Which one?
The S. Give me the S. This is the S fell off somewhere between Netflix buying this shit or something, because this should have been shit, man, for real.
Yeah, to the point Mike was making, just about the story and, you know, waiting for it to pick up. Me personally, I thought that, you know, they was gonna go on some Mr. and Mrs. Smith shit. I thought she was gonna be a hitman or a hitwoman.
That's a good point, because when I watched the trailer, I thought it was gonna be some spy versus spy shit.
Yeah.
I was ready for the motherfucking guns to come in. You think of Hitman, you think of.
I would have even enjoyed it.
I thought homeboy from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, when he first had to jump in there on the shit, sent Shorty at him. I thought that's what was gonna happen. I just knew that was the plot.
I would have enjoyed this if it would have been he fell in love with her and she just out here realizing that she got him on a string and she can commit these crimes while he fights to clean it up. I would have that would have been great. Do a
Or
couple.
she could have even made him a real hitman.
You know
Hey
what I'm
guys,
saying?
if you need better movies, you can come hire the TruVue Podcast. Who will
Thank
fix your shit?
Oh my god.
We'll make this a motherfucking thriller. God damn it. Teacher turned murderer. We'll make this shit exciting.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Man, we're gonna give you some-
I'll have both of them like fucking Natural Born Killers, having like Mickey and Mallory Knox that be fucking terrorizing the whole entire community.
old-fashioned titties. What about you, Hyphen? Did you see any short buses in this?
No, I kind of agree with you guys. It wasn't really it was lacking action. Also, I wanted a little bit more out of the romance, out of the simp versus the conniving sly girl. Like you said, like they never really showed the boyfriend doing all these things that she claimed that he was doing to, warrant her to actually want him to be killed. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm not too upset about it like y'all are, but I do. Those are my short busts. Go ahead, Mike.
And I want to say it was lacking in romance and more. It was more of a fling almost.
Yeah.
It didn't really even get to no romance or no love story or no real reason why they needed to be together. Like, dude was fucking up his whole shit.
He just wanted
well, hold on.
She was just enchanted and fascinated with him because of the line of work that he. Can I finish? The line of work that he was in, that she believed that Ryan was in. You know what I'm saying? So like, she had a sick. She was already twisted up in the mind, but they didn't do a good job highlighting that. You know what I'm saying?
Can I talk? Because this is why.
No, you definitely go ahead.
This is why I'm in favor of all you young niggas out here getting to them draws, okay? You 16, 17, 15, get to the draws, okay? So you don't grow up and have this bullshit fixation about a broad when you supposed to be about the business. You know what I'm saying? And like, he done ran across a lot of them old hags trying to kill off their husband. So I understand him seeing the baddie and was like, oh, wow, okay, and she giving me some play. But you supposed to have that worked out your system by the age of 35 at the minimum.
Oh, I was going to say
what I'm saying?
I say 30. Once you hit the 30,
I'm saying 30,
28 better have your shit together.
Is your last days, okay? That's all I'm saying.
I understand.
Well, to be clear with the girl, can we just be clear, like, as far as her intentions here, do you think she lured? I mean, because, like, she did drug the cop, didn't she? And like, then made him, kind of lured him to kill, because he actually put the bag on her face, right? And then were they fucking while he was dying? I mean, it was like kind of like...
Yeah, that's all the movie was. With some bang, 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 ski.
Let me get that hot tour. That's all it was. They just wanted to show us some segment, give you something to look at.
Sign on the dotted line shit.
Yeah.
That's what they was doing.
They said, look at this shit.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
That sounds like a crazy segue now. Sorry.
What was
the yawn like it was a snoozer? Was it a suspenseful storyline thriller? I don't know. Hey? So was a strong performance by the lead actor at least? Can we say that? I mean, from him with the multiple characters. I
did enjoy his characters. I enjoyed a couple of the different characters.
The Russian one I didn't like. That was not believable. That was just so. But some of the characters I did like. The Russian one I thought was the worst. I'm sorry.
I enjoyed a couple of the different characters that he played and the work that he put into them. Like I was like, okay, all right, that's it. He's trying to display his acting bag. Maybe he's trying to get some more work out there or something. I don't know what's going on with it, but
yeah,
he did enough to where the New Mexico film critics gave him the NSFW award for best actor.
Was he born there or something from that town? Or something?
I don't know.
Graduated high school there. Town hero, local hero
award for the best actor in 2020. I don't know what the fuck they submissions look like.
I mean, listen, I'm not mad at his acting in this movie. I mean, like I said,
best actor though.
But best actor, he's not he's obviously not coming from the fucking Academy or like fucking.
He got the best. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what the fuck the submissions was looking like. Maybe they got.
I mean, he had to have balls to do this fucking movie to play all those characters. So I got to give him that. I guess you got to have some kind of pedigree, I guess, to play. I mean, do you get paid extra as an actor to do the multiple roles like this? Because I mean, isn't that more work technically?
No, it was one check. You
That's
can
one
ask
check.
them-
You
ask
better
them
get a
motherfuckers
bonus for
to
each
play-
extra character that I
ask
play.
them
You need to
motherfuckers play
fucking
Gordon and
the fuck movies. Who the hell's a Gordon? What did you say,
Power
Gorgon?
Power Rangers.
Yeah.
Power Rangers. Really? He played Power Rangers? This guy?
No, he did. No. I digress. Let me stay on track. Right.
Oh.
So the cost
This-
to make this, the budget to make this was between 10 and 11 million. Netflix ended up buying this for 20 million for some fucking reason. I don't know. But it has only grossed 3 million. 3,603,282. So that's just something to look at as well.
Well, the only positive I think was the main character. I mean, he did a decent job, I guess, with the characters, and then the moral dilemmas and the originality was. You got to give it to him as original. I haven't, because I was kind of twisting a little bit, but it's the only thing I can say positive about this. But love
So the
story.
parts
That's a good point, DeVizioso, because the main character was definitely very layered, and they did a good job of conveying that to the audience. You know what I mean? The different characters that he played, him being the teacher in the classroom and explaining, the different types of personalities and all of that stuff. What was it? The ID and the ego and the super ego, all of that theory was pretty dope to hear. I just wish they tied it in more with him playing those characters and diving into the people that he was arresting and all that stuff. That would have been a good twist to the movie too. But
Well, Mike, you bring that up. I kind of think they did, didn't they? Like how it kind of bled over towards the end. He started being
did, but it was loose. It was loose. I'm just saying you had to kind of be really you got to be into the movie to really catch it.
I got you.
I like the dynamic between Gary, Jasper, Claudette, and what was the other guy name?
The crew, yeah,
and Phil. I like their dynamic. And the parts that I wanted more of, I still liked. I still enjoyed. Like, I agree with everything you guys were saying that it should have been more character development of the other characters and whatnot. I do agree with that. But at the same time, when Gary went in and was talking to the girl and let her, hey, I'm wearing a wire, you know what I'm saying? That argument scene, I think that was dope. I like the way Jasper kept acting like he didn't know what was going on, but he knew what was going on, and only him and Gary knew that he knew. I did enjoy that part of it. So a lot of, like, what did I give this? I'm gonna give it a 3.38. So there was a lot of aspects there. I enjoyed the movie, but it could have been maybe 10 times better if they would have just took more time with the actual writing of the movie and putting those layers in there.
I agree, and I don't think they necessarily needed to build the characters of the crew. I think they did a real good job of tying him in with the crew and all the look. I think that's where the comedy was trying to fit in as well, outside of him playing those other characters and doing all the little accents and stuff. So the characters that played alongside him as the police officers, I thought that was a good casting.
Yeah, they were hilarious. That's where the comedy, meaning the comedy was, right?
So shout out to Gary, played by Glen Powell. Jasper, played by Austin Emilio.
It's hilarious.
Claudette, played by Rita. And Phil, played by Sanjay Sanjay.
He was funny too.
Yeah, I think I would have wanted to see a little bit more of Retta in this joint. I enjoy her work, especially what's the joint with her and the moms.
Bad girls or good girls.
Yeah. I think she's dope. I love her work.
Yeah, she did a good job in this. I mean, I like the way you brought that up. I mean, because it's like the dynamic between them. Like her and like Jasper and obviously Gary. It's really cool. I think about it. It's funny.
And then I also like the way that it shows how quick people can be to fall in love with the lie of a person. You know what I'm saying? The representation of a person. So I did enjoy that aspect of it. That's very real. You know what I'm saying? Like, person coming into a situation knowing that who they're portraying is not who they really are. You know what I'm saying? And then watching that person fall for that person, but then wanting that person to be understanding when you reveal that, hey, I was never really that person. You know what I'm saying? So I do like
that's
that.
so deep. I mean, because it's true though. I mean, think about it. Like, we define people by their jobs or their whatever background or whatever.
Nah. You always meet people at they today. You know what I mean? So you kind of fall for them for their today, but once you dig in on that bullshit behind them, sometimes you want to get the fuck on.
What's up?
No, that's for real.
Motherfucker was like, I'm like the whole running into Jasper while they out getting ice cream and shit. Like, that motherfucker just knew his cover was blown. Like it's over with. It's
clever.
a wrap. She's about to find out. But Jasper on some other bullshit. Like, nigga, you stole my job. My like,
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Gary like he didn't even think of that. Like, yeah, you motherfucker, you took his job. None of the people like him. They don't want him back and shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, you really don't know what he did bad anyways in the beginning with it. It was just a dick. No one liked him, basically.
No, he was beating on some kids, they said.
Yeah. Oh, was he beating on kids? Again, accusation. They see it. Do we see proof? Do we see proof of these kids?
No, I got caught on the internet.
Oh, got caught. Okay, well, my bad. Well, fuck him then. Fuck it. You know, fuck Jasper then. He should be dead anyway. That's what I
want to say, how ironic was it that he was walking out the club with old girl and then her husband's walking up and he don't even know that I saved your life. You better let me get some of these cheeks, dog. You know what I'm saying?
He was getting cheeks.
I saved your life. Yeah, you better be cool with me smacking these cheeks, bro. I saved your life.
I'm not mad at her the way she looked either. He was smacking it pretty much the whole movie, right?
Yeah, it wasn't no teeth.
You know what the funny though? Yeah, that's true though. Was this rated R? I mean, they should have. Why didn't they? She must have a contract clause. Yeah, no, but Gary, it was slick. The Gagers, like when he was getting, questioned in the police department, Gary's slick with his responses. Like weren't you there with me? He saw me here at the same time. And he was really it was just very original stuff. You know what I mean?
That stuff right there, all of that was him using that stuff shit he was talking about in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, he's using the mind or whatnot. It's funny how people assume who we pretend we are or whatever perception that we want to perceive us as.
Yep.
And it's clever. You know what I mean? That's what I like. It was really cool about that. It makes it original. So, because I haven't seen anything like this.
I think it'd be clever if we make it an original cast and switch this bitch up.
Me too. Okay, everybody needs Mr. Me Too.
I mean, damn, man.
All right, who you got for us, Mike?
You said what?
I said, damn, man, we trying to move the fuck on. Come on.
This nigga won a goddamn Academy Award over here. Like, we're trying to say 1,000 things I liked about it.
He just sitting there like that much cream cheese and this shit, nigga. You supposed to be the transition nigga. All right.
When I fell asleep, he fell asleep at the class time. We didn't even notice. It was just.
I was knocked out. I was just like, I can't believe you motherfuckers sitting up here praising this shit like that. Oh,
no. If I wanted to switch this shit up, I do like how they had the main character in a bunch of different outfits trying to, compromise his clients. I would have put Marlon Wayans in that role.
Ooh.
And I think he would have had a blast doing that shit.
I can see that.
Him or Jamie Foxx. Only two options.
Jamie Foxx.
You know who I'm thinking? Rail. This is right up his fucking alley.
Nigga, what?
I don't know.
Yeah.
And what part? Where you gonna have him play Jasper? I can see him playing Jasper.
The characters. You gotta give him a chance to play his characters, man. That's what Rail is.
No.
Okay. You might have got me a little bit, but I'm not with it.
Yeah.
Stay your ass over.
You said that nigga said you gotta give him a chance. No.
Characters, bro.
He ain't show he can do nothing like that. You just wanna throw him in there?
That's what he's known for. What are you talking about?
We gave him
Rail can't even get past. Rail can't get past playing a Chicago nigga. He plays a Chicago nigga in every single film. Every single one.
Don't you blame that shit on Chicago.
I'm just saying that he can't get outside himself. That's what I'm saying. He's showing me he can't act outside of who he is. You know what I'm saying? And to say that Rail why I keep calling that nigga Rail? His name Little Rail.
No, it's Real, man.
Like
it's a grown ass Real.
Nigga named Little Rail, man.
No, that motherfucker, he can play characters and shit. I think his major problem is when he's stuck playing one character. So giving him something like this, he can branch out and play the different characters. That's what we know Real for, is the different characters. So
I'm not mad at it. I don't think he would have done better than Marlon.
No, Marlon would have. I like Marlon.
Marlon was a good one. Yeah, no, I concede to Marlon.
Who would you have?
Who else you got?
The baddie with?
Oh man, it's this chick. I'm looking for her name right now.
I like it already.
I would have did the one of the Bailey girls. What's the older one?
Chloe.
Oh, the Chloe or Haley?
I would have did one of them. I would have used either one.
That's my boo right there, man. I love that.
What's the sister from Survivor's Remorse?
Man, I ain't seen that in a minute. I don't know.
Oh, that's been a while, bro.
Hell yeah.
What about Dominique Fishback?
She could have played the wife. I could see that. So she can play a little. She would have played more into the derangeness of her.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the crazy. You bring out that crazy in that motherfucker.
Erica.
Okay.
I could see her playing that role.
Y'all got any swap outs for Jasper?
Maybe Clyde. What's his name? What's the motherfucker with the white dude with the fucked up nose? The Owen Wilson.
Damn.
Owen Wilson.
I think Anthony Mackie could have played that.
Play Jasper.
Give me Afion for Jasper.
Yeah, that's like.
Oh, hating ass
Trying to make
nigga.
it funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Afion would have played a cold hating ass nigga, dog.
What about D-Ray?
D-Ray too. I
guess.
don't mind D-Ray. I would have had for Retta's character. She was cool.
I like Doretta.
Yeah, she was cool. I don't know who I would replace her with.
Miss Pat.
Oh shit! You trying to make this shit straight?
Hey, that would have been a whole nother movie, man.
I need the funny.
Wanda Sykes.
I need the funny. That's all I'm saying. It's like, if you got comedy up here, bro, give me the funny, bro.
No, that's for real though. I mean, they had a lot of space for jokes, and I don't think they made the attempts, or the attempts were just very dull or light.
That's what it is. It's hard to put a comedian in there, like to swap them out. Like it was like a hard because it wasn't like so super funny.
Yeah,
should have been a hitman action movie. You know, swap out the main character with, I don't know, like an action. You know, like character of, you know, needed more titties and shooting. Sorry.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, I mean, you're right though.
I mean, so if you switch it out with an actor, I mean, like, you know, for action actors, I mean.
And they had so many, like him dealing with like the people that he was arresting. I felt like you could have did a lot more with them too.
Yeah, get the rich white woman.
Now that you say that, I probably would have liked to see, what's my boy name? Bring that ass here, boy. What's his name?
Whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
Hello.
Hey, man, what's folks' name?
You Zona, who I'm talking about. Like, bring that ass here, boy. What is his name? 85 South.
DC.
Young Fly.
DC Young Fly. He could have played one of the motherfuckers that's trying to get somebody off or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Bring people in like that for cameos, like you said, to increase the funny.
Yeah, definitely.
And he took that.
Like
role.
Wanda Sykes sitting down trying to tell you
Wanda
why she
Sykes
off her nigga. That would be hilarious.
That would be great, yeah. Because, you know, they had that rich white woman with
Even
the dog,
Mike
remember?
Epps.
But if you switch it up to, like, somebody else, oh, that'd be great. Oh, Mike Epps. Oh, that'd be great. It'll be endless amount of content. They can make a series out of that, see?
For sure.
TruVue Podcast. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are missing the...
And you have all them motherfuckers, you probably had to give it a whole nother name. It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie. The shit man.
Secret Lovers.
The what?
Secret Lovers.
Secret Lovers.
Hitman.
What? That's what it's called. Wait.
No,
The man behind the wig.
White privilege.
Oh my! Oh my goodness! What movie is this? I didn't know we were watching the cowboy movie.
Where the titties?
Oh, see, look at. Now I don't feel so guilty thinking of this. You know what I mean? That's why I love coming out here.
Flat panel.
Let's see.
That girl is poison.
Live half your ever after.
All for the nookie.
All for the life insurance.
Yeah.
Meet my representative.
Damn.
New wife, new life, new kids.
Killer
A real
We won't prenup.
The killer bee.
The killer bee.
The cost of love.
A real world transformation.
I won't out.
Make it till you make it.
Tap out.
Make it till you make it.
All the policy.
Wait, you said what?
All right.
As Allstate says.
Death Note.
Well, you in good hands? What a check.
Cash me outside.
I need to hear you say it.
Wired love.
Sign me up.
Western Union.
How much?
California love.
Big Ron.
Big Ron. Are you Ron or Gary? Who am I talking to?
Gary be lying. This is called
Teacher, undercover teacher.
Dead of the class.
Undercover Lover.
What was the name of the cafe? I'm sorry, but what was the name of the cafe that they were going to? Remember they kept saying it over and over in the movie?
Please You or Pleasure You?
Yeah, Please You Cafe. Please You Cafe. Yeah. That's it. Please You
Ron
Cafe.
of the Dead. Bag it up.
Not a fraction of action.
Damn.
Ooh.
There we go.
I like that one. Right?
Not a fraction of action.
Not gonna lie.
Not a fraction. I like it. That's Hitman. Netflix. Right there. Fuck.
The official TruVue remake for Hitman is not a fraction of action, goddammit. Motherfuckers.
And no titties.
No titties. And the official TruVue score is...
Find out. 1, 2, 3.
It is a 3.12 overall.
It was all right.
Low 3. All right, y'all. What in the fuck do we feel is the reasoning behind this bullshit?
What that means?
No one knows what it means.
What does it all mean, Basil?
So, what are you trying to say?
What is your message?
Stick around long enough, environments will change, and so will the chameleon skin.
Message!
It's cheaper to keep it.
Message!
Keep her off the internet.
Message!
If you fuck around, you gonna find out.
Message! That bitch was dead.
Sometimes.
Message!
You didn't say shit.
Sometimes it's better to hit it and quit it.
Message! That bitch is dead to rights. Message!
Don't stay too long.
Message!
Hey,
Don't drink
sometimes teachers be lying.
Damn.
Apparently the police be lying.
They had the complexion for protection, baby.
How easy it is to become what we pretend to be.
God damn.
The police the real shit.
It broke? Fuck. A lot of messages in this fucking movie.
It's too much.
Hey, that nigga took a breath, didn't he? Hold on, nigga. Damn.
He wanted more royalties, but he said, you didn't pay me enough to use that shit that many times.
I was like, hold on, let me get some water. Shit.
All right, y'all. Let's hit him with that elevator pitch. And let's get the fuck off the path of this motherfucker.
I'll kick it off. I don't see myself rewatching this joint. It could be recommendable, you know what I'm saying, to, you know, some folks I think will be, you know what I'm saying, into this joint. Overall, it has some good points, you know what I'm saying, some good moments in the film. I think they really dropped the ball, like we said, you know what I'm saying. You can see from the rename. Wasn't no action, man. You know what I'm saying? Filled with the action, it would have been a totally different film.
What did you end up giving this?
I gave it a 3.
Okay.
I pick it up. I jumped this joint off with a 3.25, man. Overall, it's a chick flick. If you into those, I think you might dig this one. I think they do a good job of making it friendly for the boyfriends to sit through it, but they lose us about 40 minutes in when don't no action kick in. So that might be your downfall with this joint. And me, I won't be rewatching this, and I am going to have to force myself to recommend it to actual people who enjoy chick flicks and romance. That would be the only people I can pass this on to. Do what you do with it. You have heard the message from the TruVue.
If you want to find a movie where you can tell your girl, hey, I'm not who I am in the beginning of the relationship, but I still love you, then this is the movie for you. I do have a certain genre of people that probably enjoy romantic comedies that I would recommend this to. I've already rewatched this once. I don't see myself rewatching it again for a while. but it is something I can throw on a Saturday morning or something Saturday afternoon while I'm getting some work done.
There you go. I gave this movie a 3. I guess I agree. I mean, it's a rom-com. I didn't even think about it, but yeah, this is definitely like a rom-com. You know, you hear the movie Hitman. I'm thinking Hitman. I'm thinking machine guns, killing, and some stabbing, and fucking all that shit. But I didn't see any of that, you know. But I do give it. The pacing was uneven, storyline-wise. Intriguing dilemmas was okay. A little bit of plot. You know, there was definitely some plot twists. So I had to give it originality for the script a little bit. But overall, it's a decent movie. I'm not gonna say it's great. Definitely no action. Definitely no titties. I could have did a lot more character a little bit more, but we'll go into that later. You guys watch the show. It was okay. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great either.
If you are looking for a movie that's somewhere between a rom-com and a rom-con, this here movie is for you. If you are looking for a movie that is full of get back and not enough getting at that back, this here movie is for you. If you are looking for a movie where the man got to lie to her just to lie with her, and then he deny her and fly like him, never mind. This here movie is for you. I gave this here a 3 only because it was a decent movie for me to watch with my lady.
My lady.
And then y'all you know what happened. So that's the only reason they got a 3. It wasn't because of the quality of this movie, because it missed the mark. So no, I will not be rewatching this, nor shall I be recommending this to anyone. I'm sorry if you had to watch it to even begin with. It had nothing to, like, I don't even think it tied in with the old TV show well. That it was.
Mel, you are a rom-com fan.
I am a rom-com fan, and this was
so if somebody recommended this to you, you would be upset at them. You would think they don't know what they're talking about.
I'm gonna get them the side eye. I'm gonna get them the side eye. Like, y'all don't know what the fuck y'all doing. This ain't no rom-com.
But would it be a bombastic side eye?
Yes, it would, sir.
Damn.
Super bombastic.
So yeah, I want to recant my earlier statement. I would not be recommending this to my small group of friends who do like rom-com.
Yeah, no, this ain't. I told you this is a rom-com. That's what it is. This ain't.
I love it. I love that rom-com.
Not the rom-com. But hey, I might have got that shit right. I might have got that shit wrong. Y'all could let me know. Head on over there to TruVuePodcast.com. That's TruVue Podcast, TruVue Podcast.com, where you can like, subscribe, share, and comment to help us defeat the all-powerful algorithm that's trying to hold a black pod down. And thank you for riding with us over at the YouTube. Be sure to hit the bell for notifications, the subscribe button, the thumbs up, share us with somebody, and drop something in the comments that you want us to review, because we here at the TruVue Podcast know that it's not about our review. It's the conversation with the crew. So put that shit in the comments, man, and we'll make it do what it do. TruVue Podcast. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, man, do everything that Melly Mel just said. I like that rom-com. I think Mel was holding on to that for another segment. I like the way he brought that to this segment. The guy is very creative, man. So do everything that we're doing. Well, what would you change the name to? Put that in the comments as well. And guys, go out and get my new book here, The Cost of Redemption, the Judge Briscoe story. Go ahead and check it out. Link will be in the description.
There you have it. There you go. That'll be the end of the show. It's the TruVue Podcast, baby. And you know what the hell we always say.
Them bitches be lying.
Howdy, Pilgrim.
Nah, baby, that's really me. I'm telling you.
Go watch some shit.
It's really me, though.
TruVue Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny.